Okay, everybody can see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. We're good.
Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to put the old cameras back up, but well, I'll figure it out. I might have to rearrange some things to use the new cameras. 'Cause I don't think I can use my connectors, but um. All right. I'm just gonna grab some water and then we'll get started. All right. Everybody can hear me just fine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Last time, in the land of Barovia, the party escaped the village, making their way into the woods, narrowly avoiding an encounter with some wolves after a gunshot was fired in the echoing night. The next day, they made their way to the encampment of Madame Ava, where they had a Taroka reading that pointed them in some mysterious directions without much clue as to, like, very minor clues as to where they're looking for certain things. And as far as they were informed, it was these are allies and potential relics to aid in their fight with Strahd. The party then moved along after having a nice meal with the Vistani, and they moved north and encountered another set of the gates of Barovia, much like the ones they entered when they entered the valley. Finding a place off the road and kind of secluded, they laid down for a rest for the night. During one of the watches, a pack of wolves, one dire wolf and four smaller wolves, approached the party. upon attempting to wake up their allies, Enra and Alarin saw two creatures of shadow and flame behind the party near, attempting to hide behind a rock. And that's where we're gonna start off. So, Alarin, remember you're short 1 second level spell slot.
Yep. Yep.
And nobody else used any spells. I don't think. I think everybody else should be.
I used one.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I'm also short 1 because I'm gonna be casting Bane on the wolves when they get close enough.
Yep.
That's the plan.
That'll. Obviously, that's not short. You still have that spell.
No, I still have it, but it's reserved.
Until you decide to change.
Yep.
Until your turn comes up, and if you decide to do something different.
Yep. Did we roll for initiative last week?
Not,
I don't remember.
So the first thing we are gonna do is we're gonna roll for initiative, and I will call you in order. Okay?
Yep. Gotta let him roll for all the freaking dogs.
Yeah. All right. Darts.
24.
Enra.
12.
Zella.
26.
Nice. Oh, that's right. You got that now.
Yeah, I got that now.
Vera.
13.
What was that?
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Alarin.
15.
Okay. All right. As the party awakens, the ones that were sleeping, awaken to seeing a large group of creatures bearing down on them. Zella, you're up first. What are you gonna do? You can see the hellhounds in this corner.
And those are the closest ones to us?
Those are the closest ones to you.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to attack the one by the tree.
Okay.
Using a second level Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
Give me a second. That would be a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And they have to make a con save.
Yeah, I know. I rolled it.
12.
12 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Is it halved by the con save?
On a failed save, it's poisoned.
Okay. So it passes the save, but it takes the full 12 damage?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Alright. With that,
Hold on.
Okay.
And she's gonna back up
Okay.
towards the tree across from Vera. As close to, yeah, that
There.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yummy snack. Okay. That's the end of your turn. It's now Dart's turn.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action my Crimson Right
Okay.
to imbue my crossbow.
Alright.
And I'm going to take a shot at the same hellhound.
Okay.
So that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is 9 points of piercing damage and 1d4. 4 radiant damage.
So a total of 13.
Yep. And is this creature undead?
It is not.
Yep.
Alright. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Darts?
Yep.
Okay. So, next up are 2 friendly beasties. They're gonna charge here. And they're going to... This one's gonna move there. Okay, I need Enra, Darts, and Alarin to make me a dexterity saving throw. As the maw of the creature opens wide, and a gout of flame comes bursting out.
The nat 1 plus 5 for a 6.
Okay.
That'd be 19.
Okay.
Who else has to make the saving throw?
You.
Me. Okay.
Darts.
Dex.
Yep.
That will be a 24.
Okay. Alarin, you take 20 fire damage, and the other 2 take 10.
Oof.
You successfully passed your saving throw. And then Ismark, Vera, and Alarin, again, you must make another dexterity saving throw.
That was a 9.
Okay.
You said Vera too, right?
Yep.
If you think your number's bad, not 1
Okay.
plus 2, so 3.
Okay. That means all 3 of you take 24 fire damage.
Alarin's down.
Alarin falls unconscious. Alright. And that is the end of the Hellhound's turn. Alarin, I need you to make me a death saving throw.
So just a D20, or is there a button
Yep.
I can click
It's just-
on D&D Beyond?
I don't know, is there?
There should be. Once
I
you
would
drop-
think there'd be a button.
Once you drop your HP points on D&D Beyond to 0.
Yeah, I have like a fancy failure success thing, but there's no.
You just roll a d20.
Yeah, just roll a d20. We'll have to look at it.
15.
Cool.
Oh, that's a pass. That's 1 success. Alright. Now the wolves. Where's my thing? They have a 40-foot. These 2 move up here. And these 2 are gonna move there. They're actually gonna use their bonus action, or they're gonna use the dash action to get into melee with everyone. So Alarin has 2 on. They they see a body on the ground. They're going in for the food. Yeah, that's all they can do on their turn. Vera, you're up.
Okay. Use my bonus action to cast Divine Smite with one of my first level spell slots.
Okay, so Divine Smite is not an action.
I said bonus action.
Yep, it's not a bonus action. You don't have
Oh.
to. You don't have to cast it until you make your attack roll, and you can do it
Okay.
after you see if it succeeds or fails.
Okay. Okay. I see.
Yeah, it's part of your attack action.
Alright. And I'm gonna use my Warhammer and make my attack.
Against the wolf right in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does a... Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. I was nervous because I wasn't sure if I got the math right. Not because I wasn't sure that it wasn't gonna hit. This is a wolf we're talking about. Okay. And I'm gonna use Divine Smite.
Okay.
.23 damage.
You plaster the body of the wolf into the ground. Okay.
Okay.
That wolf is down. Anything else?
I'd like to use my bonus action.
Your reaction?
No, reaction. Reaction. Yeah.
Go ahead and have the wolf make an attack against another wolf. Is that what you're looking to do?
Yeah.
That was a natural 1. So it
Jesus.
it fails. Unfortunately, I'm not rolling great today. Well, except for on damage from flamethrowers.
Tell your not rolling great rolls to Alarin and see how much he cares.
All right. Anything else you're doing, Vera?
Oh, that's it.
Okay. All right. Now it's Enra's turn. What are you up to?
Okay. Here, can you point to my person?
Yeah, you're right. You're just behind this tree right here.
Okay.
You have
And where's Alarin?
He is right here.
Oh,
So you could easily move to him if you wanted, but you are
Am I-
engaged with the
oh, yeah,
hellhound.
okay.
Because the hellhound had to get right up to you.
Alright, so here's what I'll do. I will bonus action. And use my guardian armor to get 4 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So you see like a sparkle of energy go across the armor.
Alright.
And then I will move over to Alarin.
Okay. So I'll take my opportunity attack. That is a 21 to hit.
Oh, dang it. Yep.
The one time I can roll well. So that is 9 piercing damage and 4 fire damage.
Okay.
But yes, we'll have you move. As long as you're still up, you move to Alarin.
Yep, I'm still up.
Okay.
And I will cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So you see me mix 2 liquids real quick, shake it, and then feed it to Alarin. And you will get 11 hit points.
Excellent.
Turns up.
Alan recovers. He's on the ground, on his back, but he recovers. Alright, anything else for you, Enra?
Nope, that'll be all.
Alright. The dire wolf moves into the juicy target. It's very close to it. Gonna make one attack. That is a 21 to hit. On you, Zella.
Yeah, that hits. You already know that hits.
Yeah.
Shield, that hits.
That is 10 piercing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw. As it bites into you and tries to yank you down.
Consider me yanked.
What'd you get?
A total of 6.
Alright, you are now prone in front of the
How much
barrel.
was the damage?
10 piercing.
Okay.
Alright. With that, it is the top of the round. So, Zella, it's your turn, and you're currently prone, lying in front of a dire wolf.
Okay, hold on. Doing magic here would be at disadvantage, right?
Ranged spell attacks would. Any
Yeah.
touch spells.
Okay.
Well, actually, well, even touch spells would have disadvantage because you're prone, and the creature, if you're trying to hit it, is not.
Okay, well,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to get up then
Okay. Half your movement.
and use the rest of my movement to. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not doing that. Hold on. Well, give me a second.
Last time one of Angela's characters got attacked by a dire wolf, it was a critical and almost killed her.
You can cast invisibility on yourself, right?
Yeah.
She's gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah. That she doesn't have any bonus actions,
Okay.
so
Well,
that'll be her thing.
He's
You
gonna.
could bonus action. Oh no, you can't. Never
Nope.
mind.
He is gonna take his opportunity attack that he gets for you casting a spell within 5 feet of him.
Okay.
That is at disadvantage. That is a 8.
Yeah, that misses.
Alright. What are you doing now? So you're invisible, you used half your movement to stand up. And he already used his reaction, so.
Well. Then, wait, so.
I like that. You're invisible now, so you can yeet off and just leave us all to die.
She's gonna scoot away from there.
Just straight back. Like,
Go towards the tree with the top.
okay, so you're gonna go this way.
Yeah. She's not running away, she's just backing
Yeah, backing
away.
away. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Anything else you want to do? I don't know if you have a bonus action thing you can do.
Nothing else I can do.
Oh crap, you know who I forgot to roll initiative for? I forgot to roll for Ismark.
Oh yeah, Ismark should get a turn.
Definitely.
I will take his
Yeah,
turn.
I'm
I will take his turn right now. He is going to swing his sword twice at the Hellhound in front of him.
What did his initiative roll come out to be?
It's 15.
Oh. He goes. Do you want him to go before or after me?
He goes right after you because you have a better
Okay.
dex than he does.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a 10 and a 7 for his attack rolls for his turn that I missed. But
Wow, you rolling real shit.
yeah, I am.
Except when it counts.
Except for when it's damage. All right, Darts, you're up. You are surrounded by wolves, and there's a hellhound within close proximity.
I think I'm gonna whip around to probably the wolf right behind me.
Okay.
And I'm going to tackle it and bite it.
Okay. Give me a grapple check. So that's your
Grapple check?
Yeah. It's like
Strength?
athletics if you have it. Otherwise, it's just straight strength.
That will be a 19.
Yep, you grapple it.
Okay, I'll make
Give me
my
an attack roll.
bite. That will be a natural 20.
Oh, excellent. So
Crit
let's
roll.
go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. That will be 13 points of necrotic. And I heal for half of it, I believe. No, I heal the equal amount.
Yep.
Okay, so I heal 13.
There you go. All right. So now you have that wolf grappled.
Yep.
Well, if Alan wasn't on his back on the ground, he would probably notice this, but he's currently on his back on the ground.
Yeah, I'm on my back on the
I
ground.
think everybody else is a little preoccupied with other things that are going on.
I'm on my back on the ground. I noticed nothing.
But yeah, that wolf is dead. So you're now grappling a corpse.
Well, if I was grappling a corpse, I guess I'd use the rest of my action just to, like, let go of it.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, they'll end my turn.
Okay.
Actually, wait.
You have moved.
Would I be able to move away from this, like, group of people?
Yeah.
Like, to the side of the dire wolf, near, I guess, where the wolves came from.
So this way.
Little farther down, actually. More like, yeah, like right there.
Okay. Yeah, you can move. You can move probably about to this tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm. All right. Now I gotta do a quick roll for both hellhounds. First one fails. Second one fails. All right. So this hellhound is just going to bite Ismark, and this one's gonna charge into Enra again. Closest target.
It's being rude.
Yes. Okay. That would be a natural 20, 25 to hit Ismark. So that would be
Ouch.
2d8 and 4d6
From what?
from the Hellhound's bite. On a natural
Don't get
20.
bit. Got it.
Well, it's a natural 20, so it's double dice.
Yeah.
That's 14. That would be... Ismark takes 30 damage. But he is still
Good.
standing.
It's a good thing that Ismark has a ton of HP for who he is.
He is very tank.
He looks very, very, very bruised. Like, scorched and in a lot of pain. Alright. The other Hellhound against Enra That would be a 12 to hit, which I know
Nope.
misses.
I
Alright,
backhand it as it tries to bite me.
alright.
Just poof.
Alarin, you are on the ground, just woke up from being unconscious.
Alright, I am definitely going to be standing up and taking a gander at what's been going on.
Yeah,
I
so
just
you're-
see this. I just see this dead wolf corpse at my feet, and it's like, hey, look, it's a dead thing.
Yeah, and then there's two other wolves right in your
And there's
face, and the hellhound.
Two
is
other
very
wolves
close.
right next to me.
Yeah, and the hellhound is in close proximity.
Well, I am going to cast Bane
Alright.
at the two wolves and the hellhound that just bit Ismar.
How many targets is it?
3.
Okay.
They must make a charisma saving throw of 15 or greater.
Okay. So the hellhound. Oh, that hellhound has some good dice rolls today. That would be a 18 off of a natural 20. And then the wolves. Oh my! I think I have to put this dice in jail. That is again the wolves get an 18 off of a natural 20.
Wow.
So
Alright, well they save.
your bane fails.
Yep, Bane fails. Alright, well, since that was my action, I'm gonna use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Enra.
Okay.
Since they're dealing with the other direwolf.
Hellhound.
Hellhound, yeah, that thing.
Okay.
Alright, and then I think that's all I can do.
Your bardic inspiration can be used for attack and damage, or
Yep.
just attack.
Yes, it can be used for attack and damage.
Yep.
Okay.
But if you're using it to hit, you have to declare it before the DM.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically, you have to declare it with your attack roll. All right. First attack from Ismark, if that's the end of your turn, Alarin.
Yes, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Oh my god. That would be a what's his bonus? A 10. That misses. Oh, there's a 20. That hits.
Is that a nat 20 or a dirty
No,
20?
dirty 20
Oh, sad.
for 7 damage against the hellhound in front of him.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
Yep. Alright, well, that's the end of Ismark's turn. Now we go to the wolves. So the two wolves, attacking Alarin, because
Okay.
he's their primary target.
Yep. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a 24 to hit
Yeah, it's.
on a natural 20.
Oh fuck.
So that's 4d4.
Okay.
That would be 12 piercing damage.
Yeah, no, Alarin's down.
Okay, so you don't have to take
Just
this.
barely.
Yeah, just barely down. And since I already declared it, the other wolf is attacking Alarin, and as long as he hits, he has to roll with
Does it
advantage.
does it count as a single failure if I get hit then, or 2?
No. Counts as 2.
Okay.
Could I reaction when Alarin falls?
Wait, what?
I have technically dropped to 0 HP.
So you can make a weapon attack.
Okay.
Using
Oh.
your normal bonuses.
I can
for-
lunge
for
out with
wolf.
my rapier.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's just rapier attack. And I gotta do a hit DC, right?
Yep, you gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta roll
Just roll
attack
the hit.
That'd be a dirty 20.
Yeah, it hits.
5 damage.
Okay.
Against the one that's lunging at me. I wanted to just come about that my reaction looks purely natural as like I'm going down, I just shove out my weapon and it accidentally hits something.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, you deal 5 damage to the wolf as you collapse to the ground, and then you fail 2 death saving throws.
Oh god.
So you have 1 remaining.
Okay. Okay.
At least we got a little while before it gets to your turn again.
Yep. Okay.
Vera, you're
what a
up.
way to retire a character.
Okay. Can you point out where Vera is?
Yeah, you're right there.
Okay.
The redhead.
I can't see colors. I can see the green grass, and that's it. But Vera is going to. I'm gonna use my main action to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
On Alarin.
Okay, so you move next to him. And
Isn't
down.
Vera invisible?
No, Zella's
No.
invisible.
Oh, Zella's invisible. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. The one who could give a fuck if we live or die is invisible. Sweet. Sweet.
Yes, but
That's-
we're also not useful to her if we're dead.
Yes.
That's true. That
But
too.
how useful does she think we are right now when we're alive?
Well, how useful
world will
does she
never
think
know.
she
The world
is?
will never know.
Okay. Vera,
I love those
Go.
world will never know questions.
go ahead and roll your healing dice.
Okay. Alarin is back with 11 hit points.
God,
Okay.
such good rolls!
Yes.
Alright, Halloran. Halloran's on the
Alan,
ground again.
You inhale and just like, oh my god.
Is it bad that I picture Zella standing that far back and just like watching?
She's
I
sitting there,
mean,
arms
should
crossed,
I-
tapping her
should-
toe.
She's just like
care?
smiling.
Should I care? That's all I'm picturing is going through her mind. Should I care?
Should I leave? Should I stay or should I go?
Should I stay or should I go now?
Yeah, well, if you leave, all your retainers die too.
That's true. Your retainers are sitting around somewhere, not invisible.
Alright, Vera,
No.
anything else with your turn?
1 second, I'm reading something.
Okay.
Alright, so what happened with Vera?
She healed Alarin for 11 points.
Cool.
Any bonus action?
Yep, she's reading something right now.
Because I've seen Alarin now get knocked down twice, Vera is going to bonus action cast Sanctuary on Alarin.
Is it a cantrip?
No, it's a first level spell.
Then you can't.
What do you mean?
You already cast a first level spell.
Oh.
You can only cast one first level or higher spell per turn.
Okay. Never mind.
I'm sorry.
It says it's a bonus action.
Yes, it is a bonus action, but like there is a restriction. Like it's basically action economy stuff. Casting 2 spells of first level or higher in a turn would kind of make you a little bit broken.
Okay.
Now, if you had used your lay on hands as your action, you could have cast Sanctuary, but
Why did I forget that existed? Okay.
Anyway,
I could have gotten back up for 20 hit points.
yeah, you could have, but you didn't. So
I didn't.
at the end of your turn.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Enra, you're up.
All right. They're doing stuff behind me. I'm staring at this hellhound. Am I in melee with the wolf there or no?
With the wolf?
Yeah.
No, you're just in melee with the hellhound.
Cool. I'd like to skirt around it to the other side.
Around behind it.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it in the back.
Okay.
Shoot it right in the butt.
And that'll be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And is this the right dice? Yep. And I will use the Bardic Inspiration for damage.
Okay.
So that'll be 14 points of damage.
Okay. Not too shabby.
And I'll bonus action punch it.
Alright.
And that will be a 15 to hit.
That just hits.
Cool. 4 damage.
4?
Yep.
Alright. It is not looking happy as you just beat away, like your shot strips away a bunch of the flame and the shadow, and your punch just kind of, you can see it just kind of faltering as its physical form seems to kind of dissipate.
All I can say is, all I picture is you just shooting the flamehound in the butt, and then proceeding to slap it right in the butt.
Yeah, that's not exactly how I'd go about it. I'd be aiming for the spine. Definitely the spine.
Alright. With its primary target now missing, the direwolf is going to change and go towards the heavily armored Vera. Against Vera, that is that's a 10 to hit, which I know misses. Yeah, that's all it can do. So, top of the round. Zella, you're up.
Okay, so Zella is going to move to like across from the group, as like by the tree. Yeah, like right by the 7, if possible.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah.
that's about where you can get right there.
Okay, and then she's going to use her bonus action to gain. Actually, wait, hold on. Freeze.
No, just go watch your show. In a little while.
She's going to do chromatic orb
Okay.
on the direwolf.
Okay. Is that a save or is it an attack roll?
Hold on. Make a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
A dirty 20.
That hits. Okay.
And the damage is going to be acid.
Okay.
Just cause.
Oh, that's fine. You all just see as Zella shimmers back into existence and this orb of like sickly green like mucus fires out of her hand, hits the direwolf, and just you can see the fur and the skin just sizzle as the acid burns into it.
Then, as a bonus action, she's going to sacrifice 2 sorcery points to gain a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay. Is that all for her turn?
Yes.
Alright, Darts, you're up.
Did you forget you're on mute?
Okay, so for my turn, because I'm all the way out here, I'm going to bonus action my Crimson Rite again
Okay.
and take another shot at the dire. Not the dire wolf. The regular wolf that Alarin hit.
Okay.
And
Do you
I
have
will
to do
roll
your
the.
do you have to do your right again?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
used it.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
That will be 9 points of piercing damage and 1d4, 1 radiant damage, so 10 points of damage total.
Yeah, you charge your crossbow with your blood, granting it like this radiance. As it fires the bolt impacts the side of the wolf, like, and pierces straight through it, and the wolf collapses to the ground.
Good to know. I want that thing to die. Okay. I'll end my turn.
Okay. All right. Next up are the pair of hellhounds. So I have to roll. That's a nope, and that's a nope. So, Ismark is about to get bitten. Well, they're gonna. Nope, he doesn't get bitten. He is barely standing up. The other hellhound is gonna turn on you, Enra, and lash out at you. Oh, that's cocked after you roll it. That is a 16.
Nope.
Does not hit. Yeah. They look angry and growling at you, but they realize they're impotent in their attacks. Alarin, you are on the ground again. You're on mute.
Sorry about that. I said, well, I'm gonna stand up again.
Okay.
And then I am going to...
There's only one wolf standing in front of you now. A dire
Nice.
wolf is pretty close.
Where's Ismark? Is he behind the tree that I can't see?
He is right here.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
Okay.
First level Healing Word on Ismark.
Okay.
Well, that's gonna heal him for 8 HP,
Excellent.
and then I am going to give Ismark my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. Okay. It's Ismark's turn, and he is going to. It's a D6 for the Bardic Inspiration, correct?
Yes.
He's gonna roll
1
his-
sec. Yeah, 1d6.
He's gonna roll his first attack. Natural 20.
Neat.
So he is definitely gonna add your Bardic Inspiration to his attack roll, because then it would double the dice. That would be 12, 15 damage against the dire wolf. And then his second attack. Still hits. So that's 1d8 plus 3 for another 7 slashing damage with his longsword. Ismark is wrecking shop on that hellhound.
Yay!
Alright.
Oh, apparently you can use that Bardic Inspiration to add to your AC roll as well, because of my Combat Inspiration. So if you guys ever get a Bardic Inspiration from me, know that you can save it and roll it with your AC to defend against an attack.
Yep, you can use it as a reaction. Alright.
I didn't know that. I hadn't read it too well.
Yeah.
Like the most versatile bardic inspiration ever.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Valor Bards are pretty damn good. The wolf is going to attack the wonderful Mr. Alarin.
Nice.
That is a 15 to hit.
Just hits.
Yeah. Don't worry, it wasn't a crit. It probably won't drop you. That is 7 piercing damage, and I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
19.
Alright, you do not get pulled prone as it bites into your leg.
Neat. I'm not feeling too good.
Alright, Vera, you're up.
Okay. Vera is going to reach over and touch Alarin, and I'm gonna use my lay on hands.
Okay.
To give him all 20 of my lay on hands full because he just keeps getting injured.
He looks pretty beaten and broken, yeah.
Yeah.
Alarin is
So that's-
literally covered in blood.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
Just
all
head
his
to toe.
own. It's all
And
his
it's all
own.
mine. So I heal for 20.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, I'm not feeling quite so bad anymore. Thanks, Vera. I really
Yeah.
needed that.
And I'm going to use my sanctuary as my bonus action because now I know how this works.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to
So-
ask questions if you need it. Okay.
Okay. So what that does is it wards Alarin, and so until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. This spell
So does that count for AoE spells too?
Nope, it has to target you directly.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's what I wanted. I wondered if I could get out of that fucking Hellhound flamethrower.
Nope.
Yeah, that was the next sentence of the spell. So yeah,
Nice.
more protection.
Little
I'm
bit
sick of going to the floor.
This ground isn't soft anymore.
No, it's soaking wet. It's got so much of my blood soaked into it. It's disgusting. Every time I go down, I cover myself in more blood and dirt.
Enra, you're up. Unless
All
Enra
right.
wants to try to move. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot this wolf. Or not the wolf, the hellhound.
Okay.
That'll be a 19.
That hits.
Sweet. And 10 points of damage.
Alright. Your projectile impacts and the form begins to dissipate and kind of like explodes in this little like poof of flame and smoke as the creature is no more.
Alright, and then I will use my bonus action to activate defensive field again,
Okay.
getting 4 temporary hit points.
Alright. Is that all?
Yep.
Alright. Direwolf is going to lash out at Vera one more time. That is a 14 to hit, which misses. It just stands there in its own impotence. Kind of growls at you. You kind of ward it off with your shield as you kind of bash away its snarling bite. Right, top of the round, Zella.
Alright, so Zella's gonna, ray of sickness, 2nd level.
Okay.
Uh,
On the direwolf.
yeah.
Okay.
It needs to make a con save.
Well, we'll just see if
does
you hit
a-
first.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Mm. 6 damage.
Okay. And then it's poison.
Mm-hmm. If it fails.
Yeah, it failed.
Okay. It's poisoned
All right. So it's
until the end of my
disadvantage.
next turn.
Okay. That's disadvantage and on everything basically. All right.
And then she's gonna do the same thing she did last time and use 2 more sorcery points to gain another
Okay.
2nd level spell.
And she's gonna stay right where she is.
She's gonna back up a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
30 feet.
Like 10, 15.
All right. So you kind of go back under this tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Darts.
Okay. So is the hellhound still behind that tree, or did it go down?
That one went down.
Okay.
the
So
only-
could I move over to 10 feet away, I want to say, from the other hellhound?
Yeah, you could get right there.
And then I'm going to use my whip as my main action.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
That'll be 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
I'll bonus action my hand crossbow.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
And that will be another 9 points of piercing damage.
You charge over past the tree, past the dissipating body of the other hellhound, and you lash out with your whip, kind of grabbing the hellhound around the throat, and then you bring up your crossbow and fire it right into the face, and the creature splashes and again fades as shadow.
Before it fades,
Okay.
could I use my reaction to... And I'm actually going to use my amplify
Okay.
on my fallen puppet.
Okay.
So it can move half its move speed and attack a creature.
Okay. It can get to
And
the
I
dire
want
wolf.
it to... Yeah, I want it to attack the dire wolf. It also gets a +1. I didn't know this. It gets a +1 to the attack roll.
Well, that is a crap load. That's a 23 to hit. As it bites down into the dire wolf. For 17 damage. As its jaws just open wide, slamming with fire and force against the dire wolf. But the dire wolf is still standing.
That is fine. I got to do more damage than I thought I would.
Hellhounds do a lot of damage. All right. With that, that is the end of Dart's turn. The Hellhounds are now dead, so that takes them out of the equation. Alarin.
Neat.
You
I still have a wolf next to me?
Yes.
Alright, well, it's next to me. I'm just gonna try and attack it with my rapier.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 13
That misses.
to hit.
Or
That
no,
misses.
that just hits. Just barely hits.
Just hits?
I looked at the
Alright.
wrong thing. Just barely hits.
Well, my rapier does 8 damage.
Okay.
And then because I have 2-weapon fighting, I can use the dagger I have to
Okay.
make an additional attack.
All right.
I think I just can attack with it normally, right? I just don't
Yep.
get any bonuses.
Correct.
Yes.
That's a 7. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
But you get your base attack bonus.
Yeah, that was a 7. That was a 7. That's not gonna hit.
Okay.
And then I would like to. Let's see here. I gave 1 to Enra, 1 to Ismark. I would like to give 1 to. Vera?
Okay.
Vera can have a bardic inspiration die.
All right.
Here you go, Vera. I'm handing them out. Kill that son of a bitch!
Alright, at the end of your turn, Ismark is going to move to the direwolf, right behind him, granting himself advantage, because he does know how combat works. That would be a 19 to hit, which most definitely hits, for 6 slashing damage with his first attack, which... You see, Ismark charges around behind the direwolf, brings up his longsword, and just slams it, severing the spinal cord of the direwolf. And it collapses to the ground. And then, I don't think he has more movement. He actually could move there. He had just enough movement, the 15 feet he needed to use his, and he's going to use his second attack against the injured wolf in front of Alarin. There's an 18 to hit. She does 7 slashing damage, which he charges past the fallen corpse of the direwolf and then slams his sword into the other wolf, collapsing it as well.
What?
Alarin, or Ismark, he survived and he wrecked some shit.
Yeah, Alarin's gonna just like throw his arms up. Doesn't matter what's in his hands. He's just throwing his arms up. He's like, "We're alive!"
Alright. Well.
And I hurt all over.
Alright. Well. Combat is complete. What do you guys want to do?
Take a breath.
Move away from my pile of bloody dirt. I don't wish to be acquainted with it anymore.
Okay. And just so I remember, we were on... That was first watch, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that was the Enra Alarin
Yeah.
watch.
Alarin watch, yeah.
See, how many watches do we have total?
You'd have to take... You would have to take 3 more watches.
Okay.
Alright, Enra's
But
gonna stay up into the next one so that she can do a few things.
Okay.
Yeah, Darts will also help with the next watch because he's like the least injured one.
Zella's going back to sleep then.
Okay.
Alarin's gonna move away from the giant bloody pile of dirt, and he's gonna pack up his stuff and move over behind one of the trees, and like try desperately to get some rest.
Alright. With everybody else bedding back down, I need Darts and Enra to give me perception checks.
Exception.
Oh, there we go. That'll be 19.
Okay.
I'll be a 22.
Your watch goes by uneventfully.
Cool. Can I also start cutting up some of these direwolfness?
Sure. Love you too, buddy.
Make
Pleasure.
some kind of jerky trail ration.
Okay. So you're basically cutting out flanks from the.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't do the dire wolf one though.
Don't worry, I have plans.
Okay. Because
Oh.
that one has poison and acid.
Yep, that's fine. Because I'm gonna take that meat plus the rations that we got from, or the provisions that we got from the camp, and I will ritually cast Purify Food and Drink.
Okay. Cool. All right. That's what you spend your rest doing. I'd say it's pretty minor. It doesn't take much to like cut up the meat and everything. So it won't count again. I won't have that count against you trying to get a full rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I only need half as much as the rest of these guys.
Yeah, I know. All right. With that watch ended, who are you guys waking up? You have Vera, Zella, and Ismark.
I'm awake, Ismark.
I go get Vera.
Okay. You
Zella sleeps all the way through the night.
Just wait. You're gonna have a rude awakening.
Or will I?
All right. Okay. I'm gonna have Ismark is gonna give you the help action, Vera, so you have advantage on your perception check.
Okay.
So I have a quick question. How much time is passing in between all of these shift changes? 2 hours apiece or something?
2 hours. Yeah.
Okay, so the first set of things was 2 hours and combat. And
Yeah.
then the second one went fine, so now we've all had 2 hours of rest.
Well, technically, you've had 4 hours of rest because the combat literally was like 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Like, yes, in real time, an hour passed. But
Okay.
in game time, I think 6 rounds?
I don't...
Yeah, so it's like
6 or
less than a
7.
minute.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
probably like 30.
Yeah, because each round is what?
6
6
seconds.
seconds.
6 seconds.
So if we went
so-
6 rounds, that's 36 seconds.
Damn.
So
So-
literally,
Alarin almost
Half a
died a
minute.
lot in 6 minutes.
in 36 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Well,
30
shit.
36 seconds. You died.
Alarin
you
almost
died
died
3 times.
3 times in 36 seconds. What the hell?
Think Warhammer combat.
Okay.
Yes, a round may take like 10, 20 minutes, but it's only 6 seconds in game time. So, yeah, you went through 36 seconds of the worst time of your
The
damn
worst
life.
time of my life. Alarin
just
is
think-
not going to remember this fondly. He might be traumatized.
Just
We'll
think
find
of
out.
all the tales you'll be able to sing.
Yeah, the tales of death, destruction, and
And
Burn
bloody
clothing.
dirt
morbid,
piles.
morbid horror and burning death and flesh.
Bloody dirt piles.
That's
Laser
when you
piles.
take the artistic license.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna compose something about a bloody dirt pile. It's gonna be glorious.
Oh, all right, Vera, did you roll your perception check?
Uh-huh.
What'd you get?
Double natural 20s for
Oh.
a total of 24.
Excellent.
Yeah.
With that, I will say, since you got a natural 20, we can play it up a little bit. Through your watch, you hear this low, kind of like echoing song. The kind of like you can't quite make out the words, but you can feel and like you can feel the melody as it kind of echoes through the valley that you're in. It's not far, but again, you can't quite make out the words, but you hear this haunting melody as it kind of reaches your camp, and Ismark is there with you, and he looks to you and he goes, "I do not know what that is, but we should avoid it." And then he's like, and then at the end of your watch, he's like, I must lay down. I got severely injured. So he lays down back on his bedroll. So I'm assuming you're waking up Zella.
Yes.
Okay. Zella, you are awoken from your sleep by Vera. It's your turn to take a watch. What are you doing?
I almost jokingly said going back to sleep, but I'll be a good sport.
All right.
See, it's funny because I can also imagine how upset these two, like Vera, would make Zella when waking her up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zella
Like,
It's like
glaring, like her snake would be hissing at you.
yeah. It's like it's not so much like a gentle shake. It's more of like a boot to the like a soft boot to the back to wake you up.
it's like a little kid waking up their parents on Christmas morning. Like,
The jump and flop.
The way I see it is, Zella wakes up like Brandon.
Oh my god. Pissy is all fuck. Okay. If you're staying up for your watch, go ahead and make me a perception check.
"17.
17.
Yeah, that was a very deep breath for nothing too bad or too good.
Well, I was hoping it was a natural one. Because I love making Angela's characters go back to sleep while they're on watch. But yeah, no, your watch goes uneventfully. It seems as though you dealt with the nearest threat to where you were laying camp. You do hear from at a distance from the road the soft footfalls of some creatures traveling along it. Not at a quick pace, and they're not like heavily armored or anything, but you do hear footfalls on the road.
How far away are we? A little bit.
You guys probably went
We were
about,
like an hour, I think we said.
yeah, about
An
an hour
hour?
off the road. So you probably made it like roughly a quarter mile or so off the road. But you were still relatively near the gates that you had come across.
Okay.
But it is distant, and you can't quite tell how many it is or which way they're going. But you do hear footfalls on the road, which is dusty and dry. All right. So, with that, you all get a long rest,
Yay!
which I'm sure most of you needed.
So, how much trail jerky was I able to make?
I would say you got about 30 pounds.
Oh, that's quite a bit.
Yeah, well, there was 4 wolves and the dire wolf, so
That's quite a
And
bit of trail rations.
yeah.
Question
Well,
for
it's not
question.
going to be the best tasting stuff.
No, it's wolf meat. It's
Well,
trail rations. Wolf
okay,
meat.
so compared to our last campaign where Hunter was
had
an
cooks.
excellent cook,
Yeah.
Enra comes from basically a
military?
scout guard kind of role. So
food
whatever
to survive.
satisfies as food qualifies
As food,
edible
yeah.
to eat.
Yeah, it's
edible.
It's food with quotation marks to eat.
Yep.
Zella could make it taste better.
I mean, if you want to,
I think
Enra
Zella
won't
would-
stop you.
I think Zella would do that for herself, but
Yeah. No, she would.
But yeah.
She would flavor up 1 cubic foot of non-living material for 1 hour.
Wait a minute. What ability is that?
Prestidigitation.
I was looking at that one.
It's
a good one.
It's a
I
fun
have that
little-
one.
You could also use it to clean up the clothes that got burned and covered in
Oh,
blood.
yeah,
And
no.
She does this, like, she basically takes a magical bath every day.
Yeah.
Alarin has managed to acquire that spell as well, so he will definitely be making use of stuff.
Okay. Well, I will let you all decide what you're doing. I'll be right back. Because you guys now have the day to travel and do what you need to do. So I'll be right back and you guys can let me know what you're doing.
Alright, Enra will even split the 30 pounds of trail jerky.
How many of us are there? 6, 7? Are we counting Ismark? Are we giving him trail jerky too? Or are we making him fend for himself?
We
But-
must be giving him some.
And Enra will give some of her portion to Ismark.
So there's 6 of us, right?
Yep. So
Wow.
5 pounds each.
Well,
Yeah. All right. I'm
Zella's
just
been feeding
adding it to my
her people
inventory.
from her own food, so.
I don't know, do you want to try to convince me to...
No.
Okay. Then it's just going to be a 5
Yeah, no,
pound
she-
split.
She feeds them the, like, minimum they need to survive, basically. She's horrible.
So how do you add 5 pounds of trail rations in D&D Beyond?
I literally just added 3 rations because that makes about 5 pounds.
Okay, what are we doing?
Enra passed out trail jerky, 5 pounds to each.
Okay.
And would like to take a small amount of time to figure out how the hellhounds spit their fire.
Okay. Are you trained in religion?
I am not trained in religion, but I am trained in arcana.
Yeah, I'd say if you do, you could definitely do a Arcana check.
Cool.
Zella would help with that one.
Is
And
well,
Alarin's going to be
guess-
spending his time using his prestidigitation to try and clean his clothes that are just absolutely soaked in blood, and he was too tired to bother try to clean before he took his rest.
Okay, well, I guess the question is, is Enra actively discussing the fact that they want to figure out how the fire breath happens?
Enra would be obviously investigating the body, but not really saying much more than "I need a moment."
Okay. Well, if
fine.
Zella comes to check and help,
If she walks over and offers help, I'll give a strange
Nope.
look of surprise, but won't.
I'm
Turn it
probably
down.
gonna be
Anything
looking
out
at
loud,
one of
so
the
nope.
bodies too.
Zero would
Okay.
definitely go over and help Enra, though.
I'm gonna be looking at the bodies, trying to figure out, I guess, what weaknesses they have, trying to figure out, how can we better combat this next time we run into them.
More firepower.
well, fire would be a bad thing, but
Firepower, not fire.
Water power.
yeah, well,
Heavier things.
they don't have any weaknesses, but they are immune to fire. Which you would
So-
you would be able to glean pretty easily from the fact that their body is primarily composed of fire. But yeah, go ahead and roll an advantaged Arcana check.
Yep, that's a dirty 20.
As far as you can grasp with the time you have to investigate this, the Hellhound corpse, before it kind of just crumbles to ash and cinders, you make out that it doesn't have any special glance or anything. It is literally just a fiendish creature that has the arcane ability to cast fire from its mouth.
Okay. And Enra learned something new today.
Yep.
And she'll collect a little bit of ash.
Okay, so you have 1 vial, which is an ounce of, unless you want to collect more than that, but I would say...
No, not unless you find something useful from it.
Okay, you have an ounce of hellhound ash. Okay. Anything else we're doing at the camp, or are we moving on?
One thing.
Sure.
I want to try and, again, collect a vial of blood.
Okay. Did you do this on your watch?
Probably.
Okay. Because by the morning, the blood would be too coagulated to...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough.
But during the morning, I'd probably fidget around with my alchemist supplies and see if I could somehow replicate the blood potion.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a intelligence roll.
In a straight up intelligence.
Straight up intelligence.
That'll be a 16.
Yeah. You're able to replicate the blood potion that you had previously. Okay. With that, unless anybody else has got anything they want to do, we will. Are you all heading back to the road?
What does this count as? Long rest, short rest?
Yeah, long rest.
Okay. Alarin is going to be playing his instrument in the morning, and if anybody is using hit die or anything, then make sure to apply the bardic healing to that.
You automatically. So you recover half of your hit die that you've used, and you recover all of your hit points and all of your spell slots for a long rest.
Oh, well then never mind.
So, are you guys? So you guys are in the woods, just a little bit northwest of the second set of gates that you had encountered. Are you heading back to the road, or are you trying to travel through the woods?
Well,
Were you ever able to get a map that we could look at, Brandon?
Well, I have a map in my hand.
I know you have a map in your hand.
we last time we agreed that we'd travel by road by day and then camp in the woods.
Yep,
By
that's
night.
what we said.
Let's return to the road.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head straight north to the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you get back to the road. Just as you step out of the woods, a group of about, I would say, 5 or 6, like 5 ragged and worn humans are walking down the road. And
Is it like alive walking,
no,
dead
they're-
shambling
they're-
walking?
No, they're very much alive. You can hear the conversation that they're having.
Oh, okay.
Are they peasanty or guardy?
They are well muscled, and their clothes look beaten and worn, like very ragged. No shoes. Unarmed, but they look like they could handle themselves in a fight.
Are they in the direction that we need to go?
Yeah, they're heading north along the road.
It's going to bound up to them.
Wait, what?
A big smile on her face, and kind of introduce herself cheerfully, and kind of ask what they're doing.
Okay, so she just
How
charges.
far away are they?
They're a good, like, I don't know, 1/8 of a mile ahead of you.
So she runs
Okay,
up to them, charges at them.
Okay, and
So
and
Vera's
would
gone.
like to try to grab her before she runs all the way up there.
Zella would slightly distance herself from the party.
Okay, So I need opposing checks from Vera and Enra. Both athletics.
Oh, jeez.
So, Brandon, out of curiosity, how do opposing checks work? Does just the higher roll win? Is that how that
Yep.
works?
Yep.
Oh, okay then.
Oh, shit.
The race goes to the runner.
Alright.
Alright, Vera, what'd you get? Hello? Vera?
3?
What?
Hello? I said 23.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. I got an 8.
So, as Vera lunges down the road, Enra reaches out to grab her to kind of hold her back and just kind of barely misses the grasp. As Vera
I
charges
kind of
down the
imagine
road.
Vera elbowing Enra in the stomach like, as she's trying to walk away.
As Alarin watches the paladin run away from the group, he just casually says, "Well, I hope they're not. I hope they're not enemies, cause she dead."
Yeah, no, Zella's
Ismark says,
Zella's 30 feet away from you guys now.
So
Like,
as soon as like Darts sees Vera start running, Darts is just gonna use his full 35 feet of movement, like dashing, trying to catch up to her.
okay, well, you could catch her pretty easily. Are you trying to just stick with her, or?
Probably just stick with her. Like, hey, where are you going?
See if they're friendly.
Well, if they're not friendly, you're gonna get yourself hurt. Let's slow
Okay,
down a little bit.
I want Darts and Vera to make me perception checks as you're running towards these people.
Okay.
I'll be an 18.
16?
As you're charging towards them, Vera and Darts, you're catching with her. You do overhear little snippets of their conversation, and they're like, "The hunt was great last night, but we must find better flesh. The animals in this land are just not very tasty any longer." And you can kind of, as you're charging forward, and one of them hears you and turns to look at you, and you can see down the front of them, it's just from mouth to chest, it's just caked in dried blood.
Fucking cannibals.
Yikes!
Wait a minute.
And they turn to look at you, and they go, in this deep growl of a voice, you hear, "Food." And
Cannibals.
a
Okay.
Did they yell it loud enough that I can hear?
yes.
Cool. Enra
Fuck.
will take a moment to look at Alarin. One of you are going to get me killed. and how far away are they?
They're probably about 120-ish feet. So they have
Oh, excellent.
you have them, then Darts and Vera in between them and you, and then the rest of the group are at
So how
Okay.
far away are they from Darts?
about, if you guys both dashed, they're about 50 feet away from you.
Okay.
Okay, Enra would like to firebolt.
Okay.
I'd like to use my hand crossbow.
Okay. Give me
Wait a
one-
minute. I have a question for the DM.
Sure.
Do you have like a road diorama that can go up for this?
I
So
do
we get
not.
some.
But I
Dang.
will, if you give me 1 second, I will go grab some miniatures and I will arrange things so you guys can see them.
I would love that.
Okay, give me 1 moment and we will come back to this, so remember what your actions are.
Yep.
What
Let me
happened
think
to the
about my
last road
action.
diorama? I thought you used to have one.
He does. I think he just doesn't have it set up for this encounter. I don't think he was expecting Vera to full on
Because-
charge.
No, There, like 2 campaigns ago, there's a road diorama that we hid from a T-Rex.
Mhm.
Oh. So Darts and Vera are over 120 feet away from us. Is that
No,
right?
no,
Or
no.
80 feet?
Darts and Vera are halfway between us and the cannibal-looking dudes.
And they're
According
like,
to math, we're about 70 feet from you guys because we're about 50 feet from the guys, the
and
creatures.
the
Cannibal.
creatures are 120 feet roughly
Yes.
120 from Enra.
from Enra, and Zell is 30 feet away from Enra back.
Correct. So you're about 150 feet.
150.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So-
if you turn to me, if Enra turned to Alarin and made that comment, that leads me to believe that Alarin is standing next to Enra.
Yep.
So I am also 120 feet away.
Correct.
None of
you
my
would-
spells work at 120 feet, so that kind of
so-
sucks.
So you
One
would
spell
see
that works at
Enra.
120.
So you would see Enra like say that to you, and then raise her pistol and hook a different thing up to it, and then it starts to just glow orange, and it looks like it's really fucking hot.
Okay then. Well, I'm going to. I think that's the first thing I'm going to use is my bardic inspiration. I'm going to inspire you to make sure you hit with that fucking fireball. Save the people that ran in front. Do it. You can do it.
I'm gonna be real, you guys. I don't have anything that really works at a range that is an attack.
Fucking
Well-
my longest range
Oh.
spell is 120 feet. But it's
Well,
fucking
maybe
dancing
maybe
lights.
you'll learn some stranger danger from this encounter.
It's dancing lights. So,
Stranger
I mean,
danger.
Yeah, stranger danger.
I love being reckless, and that's kind of why
Well, one
I
of these
created.
days, I'm just gonna smash a pot
Um,
over your head and knock you the fuck
from-
out.
From what it looks like, this is one of Brandon's favorite
Yep.
creatures.
Yep.
So
Hey.
be careful.
Ho-
And
hopefully-
Brandon,
It's part of the module. Okay.
DM,
This is something you can run into.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then.
That is true.
DM.
And yes.
I'm 30 feet back from Enra, and
Okay.
Um,
so you
Yeah,
Alarin.
Zell is 30 feet behind us.
yeah,
so basically, you're at that very edge of my board.
yeah.
Okay.
Those people in tattered rags and bloody clothes that look like cannibals certainly don't look like cannibals on this diorama.
Well,
I'm just giving you hell.
I would have had to
I'm
pick
just
out
giving you hell.
8 minutes. I would have had to pick out 10 miniatures rather than just 5, so it would have taken me even longer. I wasn't fully like I didn't have the miniatures pulled out for this quite yet because
It's
I'm
DM's favorite form of attack.
It is true.
Fine.
second favorite.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry,
dragons.
dragons and lycanthrope. I'm sorry.
But this module gives me a lot of play with lycanthropes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
And not just lycanthropes.
yeah.
Alright, well, so Alarin.
Okay, well, before anybody else says anything, we have darts and Enra acting. So Enra acted first. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
All right. Let's see. That'll be a 16.
That does hit.
Cool. And double checking my spells. 1d10, and it doesn't get a modifier added.
It does not.
So I will use the bardic inspiration for damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
we were
Enra.
discussing while you were gone, Brandon, that I would be inspiring Enra immediately to save our friends.
Okay.
Well, friends might be
Your allies.
allies. Let's go with that one.
Comrades.
Save our allies.
Okay.
Alright, so that'll be 10 points of fire damage.
Alright.
Is it single target or is it AoE?
No, this is fire bolt. This is my
Oh,
cantrip.
not fireball. Okay.
Nope.
Alright.
So you see the orange coalesce into kind of like a laser-looking thing that goes blazing forward as the gun kind of steams.
And slams into the chest of the one that turned to look at Vera and Darts. Darts. Firing
Does
your
a
crossbow?
16 hit?
Huh?
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
I rolled at disadvantage because it's within the disadvantage range.
It's outside of your
30 feet.
30-foot range. Okay. Yeah, no, you hit.
So that will be 7 points of piercing and 1 point of radiant.
Oh, so you did use your crimson, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll also take my damage for that.
Okay. Alright.
That's 8 points. The same target. I got hit by the firebolt.
Yep. The
One in front.
the blast hits him in the chest from the firebolt, and then the crossbow bolt slams into his shoulder, and you can see with the impacts of these, the other four turn to look at at all of you, and you see their eyes flare this red color, and then they begin to they grow larger by like a foot and a half, and then hair and fur just grow all over them. Their faces turn into more lupine, and their snouts grow, and you can see gnashing teeth and these long claws. As you are now,
we run into lycanthropes.
you now are encountering a group of 5 werewolves, which you can quite easily make out. And with that, we're gonna roll initiative. Thanks to your paladin.
Yeah, thanks to the paladin.
This is why I made this character. I wanted a reckless character. Don't look at me.
I'm looking at you,
Oh,
and I'm judging hard.
Enra, the guard, is looking at you. This is not rank and file. This is anything but rank and file.
Alarin the Bard is just staring ahead, and he's still kind of traumatized from the fight last night, where he's just soaked in blood, and so all he's picturing is him going down again and again and again, and he's just staring at the paladin way up ahead with dead eyes, and he's like, "This is gonna end bad."
Are you
Don't
ready to
worry.
not
If you get
eaten by
knocked down,
wolves?
if you get knocked down, I'll bring you right back up, Alarin. It's fine.
Hey, and I have a potion now, so maybe I can actually heal ya.
Alright, Darts.
20.
Alright.
Gross motion.
Gross potion. Enra, what'd you get?
I got 14.
Okay. Zella.
26.
Okay. And then we got Vera.
Also 20.
Okay.
Alarin got 9.
And then Alan got a 9.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I almost forgot to roll for Ismark again.
Don't forget the guy who tanked like a bastard last night.
Did I hear a kitty? I think I heard a cat.
No, you heard a 4-year-old. The cat is
Screaming?
4-year-old that sounds like a cat.
He's making weird noises. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Ismark got a 10.
The cat is sleeping next to me.
Yeah.
Sleepy kitty?
Alright.
Ball of fur. Purr.
Zella, you're up first.
Oh, fuck.
Speaking of cats, my cat just came.
Zella is going to cast invisibility on herself.
Oh my god!
And she's going to move.
I'm gonna start having you like point out where all your attendants are too, because they're standing around somewhere. I know they exist.
Shh.
They are probably like right here if you want me to put them on the board.
Yeah.
Sure.
keep them behind us, basically,
Yeah.
at all times.
They are the rear guard.
Zella's going to move between the tree in front of Enra and the tree next to, like, that middle tree, basically. Somewhere
Keep in
near
mind,
there.
you're 30 feet behind us.
You can move right there.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
It's perfect. And that's where she's going to stay for now.
Okay. You already used your action, so
Mhm.
all right. So, what's their speed? As they transform into their hybrid forms, they have
Like 60?
no,
40, I think.
No. To get to right there, they're actually all gonna dash and kind of surround.
Well, it was nice knowing all y'all.
Oh, so they're going around us?
Yeah, that's.
I'm a vampire. I'll bite you. Oh shit, I'm not supposed to say
Who
that.
would
Oops.
I'm pretty sure everybody's figured it out by now.
I already know.
who would turn who?
This point.
Who would turn who? Well, I don't
technically-
have the ability to turn.
Well,
so
technically, well, actually, you do, but it's a lot more complicated for yours. But
yeah.
technically,
It's who is the real
Dark-
question.
darts and the werewolves are immune to disease.
Yeah,
They
I'm
can't be
immune to
infected
disease.
with the other. But anyway.
Mutually exclusive relationships.
Yes. All right. So they are now surrounding you. That is their full action. Darts, you're up.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Could I use my Crimson Right on my bite attack?
Does it say it has to be a weapon? 'Cause
So it
technically-
says you
technically your-
imbue a weapon, but my fangs are technically a
no,
weapon.
Your fangs are an unarmed strike.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. So I'm just going to try and. It's kind of hard to see here, but
you're
I'm gonna go for
basically-
one.
You're right here.
Yeah, I can
basically-
see where I am. I'm
Yeah.
trying to see if I would be able to like take the one out right in front of me, not the one that's beside me.
Okay.
Oh, which
I'm
one
gonna-
got hit?
That
Yeah, which
the-
one
the
got hit,
one,
please?
The one directly in front of Darts is the one that got hit. So this
Okay.
one here.
Yeah,
Data for the crossbow bolt stuck in my shoulder.
Yeah.
yeah. So I'm going to bonus action my Crimson Right on my whip, but I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to instead try and bite. Grapple bite.
Okay. Give me a. It's a strength attack roll.
Strength attack. Strength attack roll.
Yep.
That will be a 24.
Yeah. You grapple him. But you used your bonus action already, so you can't bite this turn.
Well, would it be a part of the attack action?
No, because you have to use. If I remember right, what it said is, we'll have to look at it. But I'm pretty sure
I can
says
bring it up right
it's
now.
Pretty sure it says that it's a bonus action after you grapple someone.
You gain the grapple bite action. At least one free hand. I can do it as soon as I grapple someone.
Okay.
Not using my bonus action.
Okay. Then go ahead. Make your bite attack.
So that will be 10 points of necrotic damage.
Would you roll for the attack?
I rolled I rolled a 15 plus my modifier is 22.
Okay. So that's 10. You said 10 points.
Yep, necrotic.
Okay.
And yeah, that will end my turn. I guess I'll just be like egging him on, be like, "Come at me,
Okay. All right.
bite you back."
Vera, you're up. You see darts kind of whip around and like get almost completely on this werewolf's back and just like bite into its neck.
Okay.
We didn't know what she was before. We do now.
What?
Or what he was. He was.
Yeah.
I mean, they're lycanthropes. It's free ground. Pick your battle. You
Yeah,
wanna fight
but-
me?
Technically, nobody had figured out what you were before now.
I mean, there was hints. I mean,
Yeah.
Circumstantial evidence is not evidence that would dictate me to hate
we'll deal with
somebody.
that. We'll deal with that.
We'll
if
deal
we
with that
survive
later.
This.
yeah, you'll deal with it later. I'm fine for now. I'm just trying to bite people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
Vera is going to swing with her hammer.
Okay.
At probably one of the ones right in front of her.
Okay.
I mean, I do have this one grappled. If you want to attack that, I believe you get advantage.
She would have to move, which would get
Is
her
that-
at least one opportunity attack to step over.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Okay. I'm going to use Divine Smite.
Okay.
So that's a thing.
Okay.
I'm getting used to using D&D Beyond as my character sheet.
It helps you track things a little bit better.
Yeah. It's gonna be 26 damage.
That's
And
a lot of
then-
damage.
Lexi, I sent you a couple questions.
Oh.
And then with my bonus action, I can use my Shield Master Shove to try and shove this lycanthrope 5 feet. So that's a strength save, I think.
Is it a strength or is it a dex?
I'm gonna be real.
It's a strength save.
Okay.
Yeah, he fails. He gets shoved 5 feet back. So you slam into him with your hammer, radiating divine light, and then you just body check him with your shield, pushing him backwards.
Does it
And I
actually
believe
physically
doesn't do
move the creature?
damage.
Yeah, it moves
Oh.
the creature back.
Sweet.
Yeah, Shield Master's pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a crossbow expert.
Yeah, well, Zella's
Says
telepathic.
says
and
the
alert.
person grappling onto a werewolf.
Okay, well, they came up on me too fast. I got scared. I panicked.
Alright.
Panic bite.
Panic bite.
If that's it for Vera, we're gonna move to Enra.
Cool. Can I move to get in line? Get the 4 werewolves in a line?
What, you got 30?
Yep. Other
Other
direction,
direction.
I think.
This direction?
Yeah, if
Yep.
you go that way, you can
To line
probably
them
get
all
at
up,
least
yeah.
3.
Can I get
Well-
4 of them in a line?
How wide is the line?
5 feet.
Then yes. But you also hit a certain other person.
Who is currently clinging to the back of one of the werewolves.
You know,
That's their fault.
we're right now
Yep.
Acceptable.
in this
Acceptable
circumstance.
casualties.
Like, yeah.
And casualty doesn't mean dead, it means injured. But yes.
It's gonna sting.
Okay.
Alright, so I am going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Oh, excellent.
And
So
so
live
all of them need to make a dex save. So as I run up, gun smoking, I quick attach something to the top of it, raise it up above their heads, and fire. And you see just this spray of acid go up and come raining down.
Okay, and darts, since you're grappling somebody, you have disadvantage on your save.
Does the one that's grappled also have
Yes.
disadvantage?
So I'm gonna roll that
Sweet.
one individually from the other three.
So, deck save?
Yep,
Dex.
Mm-hmm.
at disadvantage.
Okay, good thing I'm good at those.
Yeah, that's an 8.
What is the save DC?
15.
Oh, well, I passed because I just got a double 18 plus 7, so 25.
I think you still take half, don't you?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No, it's a save or suck. But
Oh.
there's enough creatures there. So a stream of acid emanates from you in a line 30 feet long, 5 feet wide, in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must succeed a dex save or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself or another creature.
So you're it's a concentration.
Correct.
Okay.
A creature covered in the acid takes 2d4 damage at the start of each of its turns.
Okay. Well, so all the werewolves are now, those 4 that you hit are now covered in acid. So you'll have to remind me when I say it's their turn to roll 2d4.
Yep.
Or you can roll 2d4.
I rolled 2d4.
Okay.
And that's all I will do for my turn.
Okay. Alright. Enra's turn. Ismark is going to just full sprint all the way to this one. That is his turn. Alarin, what are you doing?
How far from the werewolf on the left of Vera? Like, legitimately,
like
am I
40.
the solid 60 or 80?
40.
40?
You're about 40 feet away at this point.
Alright. I
Let's
am going to...
yeah, 40 feet.
I'm gonna move forward an extra 10 feet, so I'm within 30 feet of
Okay.
Vera. I want to move within 30 feet of Vera.
Yep.
And then I am going to use the second level spell Phantasmal Force on the werewolf to the left of Vera that hasn't been hit yet.
This one here.
Yep.
Okay.
And so Phantasmal Force, it needs to make an intelligence save.
Excellent. Good plan.
Yep.
That's a 7.
It fails. And so, until it manages to pass, it now assumes that there is a holy knight wielding a silver sword attacking it.
Okay.
And, it is so convinced of it that if that knight actually deals damage, it will take damage as if a holy knight with a silver sword has attacked it. But it only deals 1d6 psychic damage. But
Oh.
each round on your turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 psychic damage to the target if it is in the phantom's area or within 5 feet of the
Okay,
phantom.
so you're also now concentrating on a spell.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. So is Zella over here. Concentrating and invisible.
The target perceives the damage as a type appropriate to the illusion, so it would perceive the damage as taking
As
damage from the
slashing.
silver sword.
Yeah, slashing you from a
Silver slashing damage.
Okay. Yep, that's perfectly fine. Is that all for your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Alright, Zella, your turn.
Yeah, because I don't think I can use a bardic inspiration while I'm concentrating on the spell.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's not
yeah,
a
you can.
concentration effect.
No, it's a bonus action. All right, so I am going to use a bonus action to do bardic inspiration, and I am going to use it on Enra again.
Okay.
They have so far done the most noticeable thing to almost all the enemies. Henrik, congratulations. Good job on that acid splash. Keep going. We got this.
Okay.
You know, I love your confidence, Bard.
Ah! It's the only thing keeping me alive. This is confidence.
All right. Zella, you're up.
Zilla is going to move slightly towards the group.
Okay.
Very slightly. Yeah, like right there.
Okay.
And then she is going to. Are these humanoids? Yeah.
Technically.
Okay. Well, I need the one that's right behind Vera
Okay.
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So the one that has phantasmal force on it.
Is that the one that has that?
Yeah. I'll here. We'll put a purple marker on it. So this is the one that has phantasmal force on it.
A phantom attacking it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then do the one in front of her.
So this one here.
The one to the side.
This one.
That one.
Okay. Okay. That is a. I will. Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 10.
It gets a crown of jagged iron on its head,
Okay.
and it must use its action to attack its allies.
Well, a target you select.
Yeah.
Oh, Crown of Madness?
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite spells.
I really like it too.
Okay. Does that break?
But-
So did they get another save if they take damage?
The target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turn. On a success, the spell ends.
Okay. Okay.
At the end.
Right. Is that all for your turn? So your invisibility is broken, but you're still
Yes, but I'm
concentrating.
still concentrating.
Yep.
Yeah, that is going to be the end.
All right. At the end of your turn, it is now the werewolf, so go ahead and roll 2d4, Lexley. What? You're muted, Enra.
Muted. You're muted, Enra.
Alright, they take 7 points of acid damage.
Okay.
God, that's gotta sting.
Just a little bit.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. I don't think I want to bite it no more.
Melting their fur.
Probably.
I don't-
It's probably a little uncomfortable just being on it with all the singeing fur and matted
Yeah,
hair. It's
exactly.
like-
That's gotta smell good.
but so the one that is grappled by you is going to make an attack. Well, it's gonna make like an athletics check to see if it can throw you off.
Would it be contested?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a strength v strength athletics.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay. What'd you get total?
22.
Oh my god, you just barely beat it. It rolled a natural 19 plus 2, so I got a 21.
Oh. I had a +2 as well.
Alright. But, so that's their action. Well, actually, yeah, no, that's their action. The one... I need you to make another contested strength check, as the one right next to you is going to try to pull you off. The one that's, like, engaged with the Ismark.
That's another natural 20.
Oh my god, you're cheating.
22.
You're cheating
No,
so
I'm not.
hard. Well, it got a 4, so it doesn't matter. And then the one that is under the influence of the phantasmal force is going to make 2 swipes. It's an illusion, right? So if it attacks the creature...
Yeah, Phantasmal Force is a illusion spell, yes. Hold on.
Does it break it?
Let me finish reading.
So I'm wondering if it
The
breaks.
target can use its action to examine the phantasm with an intelligence check against your saving DC. If the check succeeds, the target realizes that the phantasm is an illusion and the spell ends. While the target is affected by the spell, the target treats the phantasm as if it were real. The target rationalizes any illogical outcomes from interacting with the phantom. For example, a target attempting to walk across a phantasmal bridge that spans a chasm falls once it steps onto the bridge. If the target survives the fall, it still believes that the bridge exists and comes up with some other explanation for its fall. If it was pushed, it slipped, or a strong wind might have knocked it off. That kind of stuff.
Okay. Well,
An affected target is so convinced of the phantasm's reality that it can even take damage from the illusion. Phantasm created to appear as a creature can attack the target.
Okay.
Similarly, a phantasm created to appear as fire, a pool of acid, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
Each round,
I gotcha.
the phantom deals 1d6.
Okay, I got you. It makes 2 attacks. It tries to bite and claw at this holy knight wielding the silver blade, and it obviously it imagines that it's getting blocked by the shield and like thrown off by the sword. And then
It's not smart enough to realize
so
it's an illusion.
the one that is Crown of Madness is going to move to the one in the middle and make a claw and a bite attack against his ally. So that is a +4. So that one misses. The claw attack, well, it definitely hits is with a dirty 20. That's 2d4. So that's 6 plus 2 would be 8. So it takes 4 damage. Okay. Alright. And then the last one is gonna just strike at Vera. So that is a dirty 20 to hit with the bite attack
Oh shit.
against Vera.
Yes. That would hit.
Alright, that would be
I can almost feel Brandon smiling.
that'd be 4 piercing damage. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Some of his favorite words ever.
I need what? I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
We're
Correct.
getting bitten by a lycanthrope.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The paladin's getting bitten.
Yep.
Ah!
I got a whole 8.
You did what?
Possible werewolf and
I got-
vampire.
I got a whole 8.
Oh shit.
Werewolf vampire buddy. Yay!
We will actually hold on.
Alright.
Hold on. Nope, it's a curse.
Please check your DMs.
It is a curse. We will deal with that later.
Yep. Enra doesn't know this.
But so mark down that you have been infected with lycanthropy.
I don't know how to do that, but I will write a note.
Write yourself a note and remind me. We'll deal with that later.
Okay.
But yes.
I'm gonna find music.
All right. And next up, who just went? The werewolves just went. That was a really long round for them because I had to roll each one individually. Couldn't just roll a bunch of attacks. All right, Darts, you're up. You are still strapped to this werewolf's back.
Okay. Could I leap off of it and try and not take a opportunity attack from it? Like jump off of its back?
Give me a give me an athletic or a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
And if it's high enough, we'll see what we can do.
That will be Plus 7. 16 plus 7 is what now?
23.
23.
Yeah, 23.
I would say you kind of you kick into its lower back and push yourself away, and you kind of do a tumbling roll back 5 feet away from it.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna.
It's just kind of stunned. It almost kind of pushes it into its ally that would also try to rip you off its back. And
And then I'm just gonna pull out my hand crossbow and shoot it.
okay.
Actually, no. Would I do that?
I don't know. Would
Jumping
you?
off of it, I'd whip. I'd whip first because I imbued my whip with
Okay.
my right. Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
That will be 9 points of slashing and 1 point of radiant.
So 10 total.
And do I still have a bonus action?
You do not. I'm
I do
gonna
not.
consume your bonus action and your movement in the action of getting away from them.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Right. Vera, you have the stinging pain in your shoulder as the creature bit down on you, kind of working its way just past the parts of your armor that it can reach into. But go ahead and take your turn.
I'm gonna swing out with my hammer again.
At the one that bit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm going to once again use my Divine Smite.
Okay.
It's going to be 14 damage. And I am going to once more try and shove this lycanthrope with my shield.
Okay. Has to make a strength save. What's the DC?
It's a good question.
It's 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus your strength bonus.
Okay. So 8 plus 4 plus 2.
So 14.
Yes.
Yeah, you hit it with your warhammer, and then you go to shove it just like you did the other one, but this one seems better prepared and just kind of forces back against you. So it does not get shoved. Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Alright. That leads us to Enra.
Alright. So the one that I hit at the start of all this is still upright?
Yes. It's the one right there.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any closer. There's a lot of biting and whatnot going on in there. So I will take a pistol shot at the one that I hit earlier.
Okay.
Which that'll be a I'm gonna use that bardic inspiration to hit. Okay, that'll be a dirty 20.
That hits.
Sweet. D&D Beyond.
Ignore that beep.
No, I will not ignore it. I heard it.
Oh.
Well, it's
Well,
actually beep,
so
just
that'll
ignore it.
be 7 points of damage.
Alright, and is it considered magical?
Correct.
That's very important.
Yes, I know.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope. We're gonna stay over here.
Alright. with that, it is Ismark, and Ismark is going to take his 2 attacks at the werewolf right in front of him. That is a dirty 20 to hit and a dirty 19 to hit, which both hit. He's gonna roll damage. 16. Alright. You see Ismark's sword lashes out at the werewolf, slashing twice, and you can see where it hits the skin and the fur, kind of like the skin starts to sizzle, almost as if it's impacted with fire.
Oh, yes, Ismark.
But you don't
Ca-
see you don't see any
Player me is very excited.
but you don't see any actual like flame on the blade, but seems to impact pretty well. All right, Alrin, your turn.
So I have a question
Sure.
because I'm not sure about mechanics. If I cast a spell that's not concentration,
It does.
does it break my concentration spell?
No.
Okay.
And is it a bonus action to use your phantasmal force, or is it your action?
It's my action.
Okay. So it's your choice. Like, you don't have to use it. You can use it as a distraction, which is fine. But
Which is working.
No, I just wanted to know because... So my Phantasmal Force is currently active on that one werewolf, and I'm not going to change that. I just wanted to know if I could use my cantrips that were not...
yeah, you can cast a spell as
Concentration.
long as it's not concentration.
Alright, well, I am going to be casting Ray of Frost at the werewolf that has my phantasm attached to it.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack
That
roll.
is 17.
That hits.
That does 8 frost damage, or it takes cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Actually, that was the only one that hadn't taken any damage yet.
I thought it didn't take psychic.
It's not its turn
Oh.
yet.
No,
Oh, okay.
You have to use your action on your turn to cause your phantasm to hit it. You get what I mean? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I understand. I thought it had gotten hit the last turn.
No, it doesn't hit.
Well,
Didn't it get
I
hit
don't
by
think-
the other werewolf?
Okay. I'm not going to dwell on it.
it doesn't say I need to use my action to make the phantasm do anything.
I would have to read the spell.
Here, I can post my...
Here, I'm reading it right now.
Like, I pretty much read the whole friggin' thing, except for, like, the top area. Yeah, a phantasm created to appear as a creature can attack the target.
Yeah, each round on your turn, the phantasm can deal 1d6 psychic damage to the target if it is within the phantasm's area or within 5 feet of the phantasm. Oh, yeah, so I guess on your turn, just roll 1d6.
Oh, I'll just roll a d6 then.
Yeah.
Well, that's
6.
why I was confused, because I thought it took damage when it
Yeah.
was first cast.
No, it has to come around again to his turn. I think.
It just took 6 psychic damage.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
And then, so I cast a cantrip, for that was my action. It took 6 psychic damage from Phantasmal Force, and I am going to use my bonus action to give Bardic Inspiration to Vera.
Okay.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Okay. With that, we're gonna go back to the top of the round with Zella.
Okay. She's gonna keep concentration on what she's doing.
Okay.
But she's also going to firebolt her cantrip at
Oh, I forgot to make this.
the one with the phantasmal force.
Okay.
An 11 to hit?
Hits.
Oh, okay. Oh, 9.
9.
9.
Okay.
She's gonna stay there.
Okay. And what's your save? What's your spell save to see? Because I forgot to roll the wisdom save for the one guy.
15.
Okay. You're still concentrating on your spell.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's it.
It's the werewolf's turn. So
Yes.
we're gonna start out with the phantasmal force guy.
Okay.
He's gonna make
How do you want him to interpret the fact that he took damage? Because I want to know how my phantasmal silver knight is actually hurting this guy.
Give me one
I
second,
want some
okay?
exposition.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me 1 second.
Take your time. Stepping outside to throw things into the trash anyway, so take your time. Right. There's no on my step still. Better put the moccasins on.
We might make it out of this combat alive.
Might?
We'll be
What are you talking about? We have
fine.
two of them that can't even tell what the fuck's going on in their own minds.
We'll be
great.
fine.
No,
Um.
so
Guys,
the one,
look at
the
general.
one
Okay,
Crown of
so-
Madness knows that
I-
he's being controlled.
Yeah.
Oh, the other one knows, but he can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So I know we're in the middle of combat, but I need.
Do we want to take a break?
I need to take a break because I have to get Kai ready to go. His mom's gonna be here in like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So go ahead and take
Let's
a break.
take a break.
And we will come right back to this, and we will do your exposition for your night and everything. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we'll do acid damage after that.
Everybody look at the general chat.
Sizzle, sizzle.
General chat.
Yes.
Oh my god, the little crewmate.
What is that thing? I don't know what it is. Oh, it's an Among Us dude. Okay, that's cool.
Cute.
whenever everybody else is back, I'm back.
I am back as well.
Back? I never left. Just kidding.
That's your choice.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm here.
Am I making the exposition for the Silver Knight, or do you want to do it, Brandon?
Are you in the kitchen, Josh?
No. How can I be in the kitchen? I was just at my. I just hit the unmute button.
I'm messing with you, man. Calm down.
You can mess with me just fine because I was in the kitchen earlier and I made some spaghetti.
But yeah, I can do the exposition unless you desperately want to.
I just want backstory on how this werewolf's perceiving this Silver Knight that I've thrust into his brain.
Okay.
I wonder, does the psychic damage count as like brain hemorrhages?
Basically, that's what psychic damage is. You burst in a blood vessel in their brain. That's how vicious mockery basically is.
Nice.
You insult them so hard that like they have an aneurysm.
I think we're just waiting on
We're just waiting on Lexley.
Lexley. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't give a specified amount of time. So.
Yeah.
We literally made it downstairs just in time for her to get here.
Nice.
Does anybody have any pressing things in case we go over 4 o'clock?
Nope.
No, I know Lexley doesn't have to leave right away. So, Alexa, how do you feel about Vera right now?
It's a thing. It happened. And I have to live with my mistake, but this is... That was what I believed Vera would do, so I did it. And
I am not knocking you for doing what you did. I
As
understand.
far as I knew.
Out of character, I don't have a problem with it.
No.
Just for the
I mean,
record.
Yeah.
Just- And Enra, the character, has a problem with it. Because she's from a very structured rank and file guard system.
Finn specifically is just he's tired of fighting and would rather like find a tavern somewhere and just like make some money by playing music because
Settle down with a good old fashioned Dragonborn. Have some.
No, he just wants like a nice, calm environment, maybe like a beer or two. He's sick of almost dying.
I just
Zealous-
wanted to meet people.
Zella's contemplating turning invisible and running off. Screw her people, like screw all of you running off. Just start a whole new life. World domination
Yeah,
somewhere
no.
else.
Have fun trying to get out Barovia.
Vera's lived in a secluded temple for her whole life. You know, she wanted to meet new people. She was like, let's go meet some people. Hey, there's people. Hi.
Alright, well, here you
But
go.
here's the real
There's your song
question.
in general chat.
But here's the real question. How's the party gonna think about, vampire dude? I mean-
Just wait till the end of combat.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Vera kind of already knew, so.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, he's chill with Vera.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
we'll
You know,
deal
like,
with that
they've
when
already
we
talked.
We'll deal with that at the end of combat.
we'll deal with that when we deal with that. All right. Let's get back into this. So
Whose turn?
for Alarin, because he
Yes.
so desperately needs it, when your Silver Knight, your Holy Knight, slashed at the wolf, you can see him he kind of recoils in like pain and frustration as he gets hit by the swords, by a sword slash.
Okay.
So as far as he knew, he got hit with a sword and it burned his skin. So we dealt with. I was gonna do the attack rolls that he was gonna make against his Silver Knight attacker, which both miss.
Don't forget the acid damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Lexi rolls it and rolls acid damage.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh wait, that one's not affected by the acid, is it?
Nope.
Nope. The other ones each take 2 points of acid damage.
Okay. The primary one, the one you guys have been hitting pretty hard since the very start, like the one that darts bit and everything, is looking very hurt. Like you can see it looks like mange on a dog. Where the fur and the hair just kind of burned away in all these different places as the acid just kind of eating. You can see like underlying muscle tissue beneath the skin as it kind of gets eaten away. But it looks pretty well beaten. You said it was 2?
Yep, 2 points each.
Okay. The others look pretty well and durable. Alright. So that one is done. The Crown of Madness one is going to take its 2 attacks against the ally that bit
Vera?
Vera. Oh, well that's a natural 20 for the bite attack. And a miss,
Yes, use that on someone else.
and a miss on the claw attack. So 7 plus
Great,
so
great.
9 damage to the one that attacked Vera. Okay. And then again, Vera's gonna get attacked by that same. And I'll have that one make his wisdom saving throw right now. He fails. 2 attacks against Vera. That would be a 18 to hit with the bite, which does not hit. And then natural 20 for the claw attack
Oh,
On who?
on Vera.
Vera.
Yeah. It hits.
Yeah, well I know it hits. That is 14 slashing damage as the claws lash across your chest. Okay. And then the last 2, the ones that are free. This one is gonna lash out at Ismark. This one is gonna turn and charge at Darts.
Do it.
So the 2 attacks against darts. That is a 22 and a 7.
Hits. 7 does not.
Yeah. 8 plus 2. That would be max damage of 10 from the bite. And since it is technically a curse, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
On save. That will be a 16.
Okay, you don't feel any ill effects. The venom, as it like leeches into your body, you seem to just shrug it right off.
Nasty.
And then the last one against Ismark. Oh my god.
Keep in mind, Ismark has a bardic inspiration die.
Yeah, but it's not enough to get him. Well, what is it? a D6?
It's 1d6 that he can add to his AC to block an attack.
Yeah, it's not enough. He rolled it against a 22. He only got a 3, so it puts it at his AC at 20. So he gets bitten, but he does not get clawed. So
Well, now he's got to make a Constitution save.
9 damage from the bite, and he has to make a con save.
Goodness.
Okay, we'll deal with that later.
Kidding? Are you kidding? Oh my god.
This is gonna be interesting.
Well, it's something that won't come up for at least 2 weeks. So
Yeah. By then, hopefully, we have remove curse.
but
Well, you also have to know about the curse.
yeah, you have to know it's there. Yeah, so that is the werewolves. Darts.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of one of these. Okay. I'm going to... I'm gonna bonus action crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
That'll be 9 points of piercing damage. And then I'm going to try and grapple bite him again.
You said 9,
Yeah, 9 points of damage.
and it's not magical, right?
Yeah, non-magic.
And you don't have any silver.
No.
Okay. Well, it dies.
It dies? Okay, well,
As-
if it's dead.
As you pull up your crossbow, and you rolled that at disadvantage, right? Because you're in. Oh wait, no. Crossbow expert removes the disadvantage of being in melee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe? I'm not actually
Yes.
completely
Yes, it
sure.
does.
Okay. So yeah, you basically hold your crossbow right up to its face,
Shoot it.
slam the bolt right into its forehead, and it collapses.
Okay, and then I will just... That was my bonus action. So I'm going to try and jump on the one that's attacking Ismart.
Okay. So you're gonna move forward.
Try and grapple him.
Okay.
With my
Make me a strength check or athletics.
Does a 18 succeed?
Yes.
I will bite him.
Okay.
That'll be 11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And now I'm back to full health again. I just like biting things, okay?
Alright.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Vera, you're up.
Sure, the guard won't be suspicious.
Okay, I'm I'm going to hammer attack again.
Okay.
Because, woo, I love my hammer.
I
The
do enjoy smashing things with a hammer. I have experience with that in the character, and it is fun.
does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to use. It's difficult. I'm gonna use my last first level spell slot to cast Divine Smite again.
Okay.
It's gonna be 2 damage.
2?
22.
22?
Yeah, 2 would be impossible.
I don't know what you're doing over there.
It would have to be at least 7.
You underhand swing with your warhammer, bringing it up underneath the jaw of this werewolf that you've been just beating on, and as you swing upwards, this divine energy just rockets forward your warhammer, and it smashes into the lower jaw, just crushing the entirety of the skull as it collapses to the ground.
Yay, destruction.
That's 2 down. 3 left to go. Alright, is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Enra, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to see the one that I was shooting is dead now, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to help Ismark with the one he's attacking.
Yep, Dart.
They are grappled, so would it be at advantage?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Oh, natural 20.
Nice.
Yay, advantage.
You're welcome. Please don't kill me.
Oh, even better. So that'll be... Okay, so Enra, seeing that Ismark got hurt pretty bad, don't know what the hell's up with darts being weird and shit, takes aim and fires 25 points of damage.
Okay. The projectile launches from the barrel of your gun with this velocity and force. You see it barely graze past Darts as Darts is like holding on like with their mouth on this creature. You're not quite sure what Darts is doing, but you see the bullet impact into the creature's face and just explodes in this gore and everything, exploding all over Darts, like knocking Darts slightly back off the creature, and the body collapses to the ground, dead, as Darts is now prone on the ground after being knocked off of this creature.
Good job, Enra. Ow.
Yeah, you're basically covered in werewolf gore over your face.
Ew.
Alright. Anything else you're doing on your turn, Enra?
Nope, I think I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm cozy over here.
Alright. Ismark is going to move to the Phantasmal Forest one. He sees it he finds it strange, like this creature is like battling something that's not there. He's going to take advantage of that by having advantage on his attacks. Ooh, that would be a natural 20 for his first attack. And a 16, which both hit. So that's going to be 3d8. 10, 16 damage. And again, you see as the sword impacts across this werewolf's hide, you see the sizzle and burn of the silver that seems to be affecting it. What did I say, 16?
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, no, that's the wrong one. 19. This one's 30. Okay. Alright. That's Ismark's turn. Alwyn, you're up.
So first off, make it take its fancy psychic damage. I will roll a d6
Roll
for
it.
that. D6. It takes 3 psychic damage.
Alright.
I was hoping that on the off chance it would die from a brain hemorrhage.
No.
It didn't happen.
You see it again. You all see the werewolf just like recoil from this creature that it seems to be fighting that none of the rest of you can see.
All right. Well, yet again, I am going to use Ray of Frost.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit,
Yep.
and it does 5 points of damage.
Okay. You now
And-
you see as this silvery blue beam slams into the creature, and you just see like this patch of frost appear like on its thigh as the beam hits it.
Neat. And then I'm
working on
going
getting
to-
better with the elaboration of how your stuff looks.
Thank you.
I'm trying to do it for everybody. You know, you guys can do it for yourselves too.
Yes. Yes. There's liberation there, but yes. And then I think I'm just gonna call it there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use inspiration on this next one because we only have 2 left.
Okay.
I feel that we have this fight in the bag now. There's enough of us versus so little of them
Okay.
For now.
for now.
All right. With Alrin's turn over, Zella, we're at the top of the round.
Alright, so she's maintaining concentration.
Okay.
But she is going to cast another cantrip.
Okay. She can do that.
I know, I just have to get to it. She is going to chill touch the one with the phantasmal force.
Okay.
Oh my god, I scared myself. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
8.
8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she's gonna stay there.
All right. Is there any other effect to chill touch? I can't quite remember.
It can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not undead, so
Okay. I knew there was a secondary effect, but I couldn't remember what it was. All right. Is that all for you, Zoe?
see.
Okay. So again, the one that's phantasmal forced is going to lash out at its mysterious attacker. Both of which miss. And then the other one.
Acid damage!
Yep. Go ahead and roll it.
6 points of acid to all the ones.
So it's just that one.
Yep, the bodies are still taking acid damage.
Alright, so the other one is going to take his 2 attacks at his compatriot. The one that's phantasmal. So the bite hits. So he bites down into his ally. For a total of 4, so that's 2. Okay. You see the one that has this like crown of thorns wrapped around its head, and it rushes at its ally, and it just goes to grab it with both his claws, missing it, and then bites into its shoulder. And you can see the other one reel from it, but it's still distracted by this creature that none of you can see. But it still stands. It looks very winded and like almost ready to collapse, but it's still fighting strong. It's still fighting. Okay. That is it for the werewolves. I have to make a wisdom save versus the DC of 15 for Vera or for Zella?
Yes.
15? Yeah, it
Yes.
fails. So it's still got Crown of Madness on it. Oh my god. Alright. Darts, your turn.
Okay. So the one that looks the most injured, the one that has the phantasmal force on it,
Yep.
I'm going to get within 10 feet of it and hit it with my whip.
Okay. So you get Tippo right there.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
That will be 9 points of slashing damage. Is it still up?
No. It is definitely not up. You move forward and lash out with your whip at the same time, wrapping it around the throat of this creature that's been distracted by something, and you pull it to the ground, snapping its neck as it goes.
Can I use my reaction when it hits 0?
Yep. Makes one attack, right?
Yeah, 1 attack.
Okay, it's gonna make its bite against its ally, which hits, for 8 damage. Or actually, no, not 8 damage. Less than that. But yes.
Is everything halved against this thing?
Yes. Unless it's
Wow.
magical or silvered.
I'm happy that my psychic damage is counted as magic. Not that it's done a whole lot. Although it's well, I suppose my psychic one just died, didn't it?
Yes.
Your psychic damage does more than unsilvered things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, after you're done doing the damage, I guess I'll use my bonus action to shoot it with my crossbow.
The other one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is fine.
24
Yep, that hits.
and 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Vera, you're up.
Hey. Is there one by me?
Yeah. It's literally
Okay.
right next to you.
Okay. I'm going to fast shoot him.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
It does.
Okay.
It got hit with an 11, just so you're all aware.
Okay. It's gonna be 12 damage,
Or so you think.
or so I think. Whatever. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to shield bash once again
Okay.
and try and knock it back.
Alright, let's make a strength save. That would be a natural 20, 22. It seems unaffected by your your callous disregard.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Enra, you're up.
All right. I'm just gonna take aim and fire.
Can do.
Natural 20.
How do you want to do this? Because I'm pretty sure with a natural 20 you could do more damage than his hit points. Well, let's roll the damage, see what happens.
Yeah, that'll be 19.
Yeah. How do you want this creature to... How the final creature to fall?
Another headshot.
Another headshot, just exploding its brains. You see Enra take aim, firing one shot, slamming into the jaw, the muzzle of this werewolf, and it just explodes outwards from the impact, covering Vera in the same kind of viscera and gunk that is currently coating darts. And that will be the end of the combat.
As soon as combat ends, I'm just gonna start wiping myself off and just being like, disgusting. Ugh.
Cool.
Like,
And
shake
Enra's
yourself off
gun.
too.
Enra's gun glows orange, and I will misty step behind darts
Okay.
and say, "Give me one good reason not to send you back to the grave."
It's going to
Back
step in front
Okay.
of darts.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is we'll end the session at that.
Okay.
At Enra Misty stepping behind darts and pointing the gun at their head, asking them that question. Because I would like to give myself and all the rest of you time to think about this. Okay?
Sounds good to me.
But for all intents and purposes, you'll all be level 5 for next session.
Okay.
Oh. Okay then.
All right. I like
Well,
I like being level
did,
5.
We did have 2 massive combats
Yes.
Yeah.
this session,
Yeah.
so I will grant you guys a level for that. And you guys did pretty well. But we will go into the RP of this next session so that, you know, we can have a little bit of time to make sure that we're not, you know, that, yeah. You guys get what I mean. You guys get what I mean.
My character got a lot more useful at level 5.
Yeah, so does mine.
Well,
I
thank
got
you.
extra attack.
Short
you,
or long
everyone,
rests.
for
Let me get
watching.
all of my bardic
Um,
inspiration back.
we'll catch you
Oh, that's
next
nice.
Sunday at
That is
1 p.m.
nice.
Central Standard Time.
That's really nice.